Welcome to AFAC's #1 stop to entertainment and trending news. As you all know, yesterday Baha was exposed by nurse Judy that he was borrowing money and not paying it back. But what we got to hear is that this money, or rather the story that he's giving out as he's borrowing money, is that he wants to help his young family. He is an orphan. He doesn't have anyone to stand by him, and they are actually being evicted. And Nurse Judy takes the initiative to contact Georgina, Baha's partner, to find out what is really happening, because what she sees on her social is that they're living the life. And Georgina puts out that they are not being evicted. Everything is sorted out. She's the one who pays the bills. She has paid the house rent. They are okay. And if Baha is borrowing money, he has a problem because he is betting, gambling with this money. The money that he got did not help his family but himself. And so we get the sense that this is somebody who is going through a gambling addiction. And we discussed it yesterday in my video, and I said that maybe we need to approach this with more grace, and he needs support because gambling is real. And this might even cause him to lose so much more. People can get into depression. You're so much into debt. He can't get out of a hole that he has dug himself in. And Oga Obina reacted to also this situation of Baha. He felt that Baha was borrowing money to help his family. As a content creator, there are times that money is low and he should not be shamed or exposed for that. But what he did not get is that this money was not to help his family. His family has been sorted. Georgina sorted everything out. The problem is that he's borrowing the money to gamble with it. And people actually came out after Nurse Judy's story with their own receipts as well, sharing that they have given him money through the same way that Nurse Judy did. He told them that his family is being evicted, they are not okay, he has no one, and he needs the money. And so many people came out that they have been saved by this expose because they would have fallen for it. I want us to listen to just a little bit of Oga Obina's thoughts, because Nurse Judy does not agree with it, and we'll be getting to her shortly.
So I've seen the Tyler story that's been happening, and this is what I would say. I don't know so much about it or much that is happening, but guys, breathe, okay? Breathe. Take it easy. Guys are going through a lot of things currently, and it's not good to kick people when they are down. Especially content creators, they are going through a lot, because if you don't create content and you don't get paid by YouTube, you don't have liquid cash to run around. And if you get paid by YouTube, you have to wait until the 21st week they send the money, then you have to wait like 2 days for it to reflect. It's a whole process. So be kind. Times might not have been favorable for him. He might have kopeshed, hoping and wishing that he will pay, and then things happened. So unajua ukiomba kwa huyo alafu kiumane, next time hawezi omba kwa huyo tena, utaomba kwa mwingine na ombe kwa mwingine. So unapata labda kuna madeni kadhaa ameomba kwa watu kadhaa. Please just be kind. I know there are some serial people who do that though. Even me, I have people who have given money, and next time you meet them and they behave like they don't owe you money, and I know they go around and that's their business. There are people who do that. I don't know about Baha. I don't know if that's what he does or something. But all I'll say is, guys, let's just be kind. He's going through something. Times are tough. He has a family. He has a new child, I think, with I think the Georgina. They have a child. Taking care of children is too expensive. You know, there's a lot that is happening. People don't talk. People are sleeping hungry. People are being thrown out of houses and everything, because even for comedians, there are no events. And even events that used to happen, they don't pay the way they used to pay. And even for musicians, there are no shows. Like if you look right now, even musicians in Kenya, you'll see 1, 2, 3, 4, you can count less than 10 who are having gigs. And the gigs they have are not paying the same way they used to pay. And the ones that are paying, there's the agent, the person who linked you up, there's a manager of whatever, there's this, there's logistics. You still have to record another song, you have to do another video, there's what? The MCSK clearly is not paying, and all these other bodies that are supposed to collect royalties and money for the artists. Basically, everything that is happening is not happening the way it used to. So a lot of entertainers, from comedians to MCs to musicians to everybody, they are not going to be able to be liquid the way they used to be liquid, okay? So be kind. Don't laugh on other people's misfortunes. You don't know what people are going through. And the only reason why even people are talking about this is because it's someone in the public eye. There are a lot of people in the private life who are also going through this. Businessmen, business partners, teachers, doctors, and the whole shebang. So guys, all I'm just asking is be kind. You don't know what is happening behind closed doors. Guys are depressed. Guys are stressed, especially boy children. I'm very vocal about mental wellness, and normally if you're used to being liquid in a certain way and you're not liquid on that way, and the bills still have to be paid and you have to maintain a certain lifestyle, or you just have to live, you have to just pay rent, you might move to a lesser house, pay lesser bills, but there's recurrent expenditure, and then money is not coming in. There are no gigs, there's no nothing. There are people promise they'll pay you, there are clients who are not paying and everything. So let's just be kind. If you can help, help. If you cannot help, just keep quiet. It doesn't count for you to go laughing at people, judging people, doing whatever. Everybody goes through a lot of things.
And so with that, Oga Obina puts out that Baha situation, let's be kind, your hate isn't helping, my 2 cents. And so the difference with Oga Obina's statement, which is absolutely true, that things are really tough. The entertainment industry has been hit hard. They are not getting shows like they used to. Content creators are also feeling the pinch as well. Money is not flowing as it used to be. But the difference is that Baha was not borrowing the money to help his family, because his girlfriend, Georgina, puts out that she pays everything. They have food. Their bills have been sorted. They are not being evicted. The problem is that he's borrowing the money to bet with it, and so that is the issue that needs to be looked into, so that they can help him get out of it and manage his finances wisely. And taking to all that, Nas Judy shared that she was not shaming Baha. That was not her intention. And she shares this: I'm from watching Oga Obina and I felt the need to make it clear on something. Some people are missing the point. I was very understanding and empathetic about his situation when he came to me with rough times and eviction story. And being a person who's been in very difficult situations before Zakusota, I was ready to help and I did where I could, and I was never even gonna mention about it ever. Where I draw the line is when I discovered it was all a lie and my hard-earned money was not going to help fix a tough situation, but betting. Geez, betting. Na Nikue understanding, oh please. Kwanza knowing the efforts and work I put to make the kind of money I make. Well, I said what I said and I'm not taking it back. I needed to call him out, and it's probably gonna be a blessing because he will probably get help and fix himself. Nas Judy continued, and let me add and say, Kukopa is not even a problem. Probably most of us have. As recent as late last year around August, I was doing very expensive processes and I had not started practicing as a nurse. And a few times I saw my bank balance go to negative, and I have even shared that on my Insta stories before. I remember Kim Tai, a very good friend, came through for me like 3 times because I was single at the time. Akanikopea na nikarudisha, and I did not need to use lies to scam anyone. Anyway, to each their own. Bottom line, sisi wote tuko na mashida zetu different. So hii kuexpect watu to understand content creators when they are broke pia itakuwa ngumu. The thing here is, it's not about Baha borrowing money. It's why he's borrowing the money and the lies that perhaps he's using to borrow that money, only for him not to support his family with that money that he's borrowing. Instead, he's betting with that money, and that is where Nas Judy felt pissed off that her hard-earned money was being used for gambling.
Yesterday, the reason as to why I did the story about Baha, it was not about ati because nimemsaidia. It was about that the guy scammed me. If this guy venye alikuwa ameni approach in the first place akiniambia I have been evicted, akiniambia hana chakula, na nikamsaidia na hiyo 150, it wasn't going to be a problem. I wasn't gonna talk about it. I was not even gonna bother about it at all. Na ndio maana mpaka nilikuwa nimemwambia hiyo 150 because alikuwa amenikujia for 400, nikampatia 150 na nikamwambia sirudishe, yeye ajisort tu, imsaidie pale tamsaidia, hata kama sitaweza kumsaidia na the rest atafute, but at least tamsaidia pahali. And it wasn't gonna bother me. I wasn't gonna care about it. But sasa shida yangu ilikujia hapa, and that's why you all are missing the point. I did not do the story like to expose him, to show him that anapitia mashida, is being whatever. Shida yangu ni kwa sababu he is scamming people, and that's where shida yangu ilikujia. Cause mi nikimtumia pesa, nikimsaidia, nilikuwa namsaidia kwa sababu nilikuwa nimekuja na hiyo understanding like times are tough. I know how hard life can get. I have been in those situations. Na hiyo ndio kitu ilinifanya mpaka nikakuwa na huruma sana na nikamtumia mpaka pesa. Shida yangu ilianza kukua ile time nilikuja kudiscover that whatever he told me was all a lie. That was my problem. Na hapo ndio nilianza kusikia vibaya about my 150. Because you guys don't fucking understand how hard it is to make that money here. Mnaombaga tu ka 100, ka 50, ka 150 mkidhania ni pesa kidogo sana. Do you guys know what we go through? Do you know how much like we sacrifice even our mental health tukijaribu kutengeneza pesa hii America? And then you're just there like, the problem is that perception ya mtu akiwa America kona pesa na anakuanga tu na like $100 and $50 and $80 just to give for free. But you guys don't understand how much of a sacrifice it is kutuma hiyo pesa, and how hard, not even how hard it is, but how much work we put in kufanya ma overtime, to have to do 2 jobs. As in, do you guys see how I work back to back? I put in the effort, and then mtu akuje acheze na pesa yangu. And my problem is that hii pesa yenye nimetuma si eti niko tu nayo free na ngoja tu mimi nipeane. Ni pesa maybe nimejideny kitu, nimesacrifice kwa sababu ninaelewa times are hard. I've been in hard situations, I've been in difficult situations. Yani kabisa tumesota mpaka na shanga like kwenye hii kusota nikaa uchawi ama ni nini. So for a person like me mwenye amekuwa kwa hiyo situation, mtu akinikuja na design kaa hiyo, inakuwa very easy for me to understand, to be kind, hata kusacrifice pesa yangu yenye maybe niko nataka kujibaia kitu, nasema wacha tu nimsaidia, I'll still make another money and I can still get whatever I wanted to get another time. But wewe kuja kuniambia like uko in a difficult situation only for me to realize that you are actually not. You are just lying for you to bet with my money. And then Oga Obina anasema be kind and be understanding. Be understanding for me to give you money to bet? You are not being evicted? Because ingekuwa vibaya ama it would have been so mean of me. The only time that ingekuwa so mean of me, ningekuwa nimemsaidia na ukweli akue ako evicted ama hakuwa na chakula, and then I come and say you know hata alikuwa amefukuzwa kwa nyumba, hakuwa na chakula, ni mimi nimemtumia pesa, huyu jamaa amesota, vitu kama hizo. But you guys are not understanding the fact that this guy came and lied to me, manipulated me emotionally, kept saying that he's an orphan, and na hiyo kitu ikanitouch sana, only for me to come and realize everything that he was telling me was a lie. That's my problem. That's coming me. Na hiyo ndio shida yangu. Mi shida yangu si eti sielewi mtu anaweza kuwa kwa shida. I've been in fucking problems so many times. Kuna times imefika hivi tumesota mpaka tumekopa kwa duka. Mi na bona yangu kuna time tulishawahi sota sana mpaka tukakopa kwa duka ile ya kuandikisha kwa kitabu. So I know what tough times are. But hakuna siku yenye naweza enda kudanganya mtu surely, and I'm not so like in his case yeye anadanganya watu like anakuwa evicted, sijui ako na shida ya chakula, and then inakuwa si the case. That's up. Oga Obina also is talking about unajua content creator saa zingine inakuwa sijui shida hakuna nini ama sijui kukoto, you know. The problem with musician, artists, content creators or what, when they get the money, like unapata kuna time maybe wamework for a brand, wamepata pesa mingi, hawataki kujipanga na hiyo pesa. They will do lavish things to please the public, wanasahau kujipanga. And then when things go mulama, akwapi daddy's girl, when things go mulama, that's when they remember sasa people should come through for them and should be understanding. Hakuna mtu apitishie. Mimi mwenye bado niko hapa America, niko na shida zangu pia mimi mwenyewe. I'm still making money, but I still have bigger financial challenges that I face as well. Niko na watu wananitegemea. I have a whole list of people that I help financially. I have my own bills. I have my own family. I'm trying to give myself a good life. I'm trying to do project. I'm trying to invest. I don't have money to just be giving people to bet. What the hell?
And so I think you've gotten us Judy's point, is that she was pissed because she was scammed. The story that she was told and how that money was going to be used is not how that money was used. That money was used for betting, especially after she has sacrificed so much. She has worked extremely hard, doing extra shifts and hours only to help someone, and they're not helping their family. That is where she felt really bad, that she was being scammed and she had to put this person out there for what he's doing to people. And so according to her, Oga Obina did not understand the reasons why. It was not for shaming, it was not to share the problems that Baha is going through, but him borrowing this money, and he has a gambling addiction. Perhaps he would have even ended up on Oga Obina's DM asking him for money, and Oga Obina would have come through for him, only for Oga Obina perhaps to realize that the money that he's been helping to save a situation now that Tyler has a young family was used for betting. And that is where all this heart for helping Tyler comes from. And I don't know what to think about it. Do you think that Nurse Judy did wrong to put out what was happening, that she was scammed? And of course, we've seen other people coming out with their receipts that they have been given the same story, and for them now even to realize that they have been helping, only that their money has been used for betting and perhaps they will never even get that money back. And of course, other people coming out putting that they actually are grateful that this story is out because they were almost falling into that, and maybe their money would have been used for gambling as well. Anyway, that's what's happening. You're up to date. Thanks so much for watching. Subscribe if you haven't for this more updates. Hit your notification bell so you'll be the first to be notified once you have any new uploads. I'll catch you on the next one. Bye bye.